Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to our channel. Stanley Druckenmiller, a well-known investor, has expressed his thoughts on Dogecoin and Ethereum. He claimed he wouldn't invest in Dogecoin long or short, and he chuckles when the meme cryptocurrency's value climbs. He is doubtful about Ether's ability to maintain its dominance. So let's see the view of billionaire Stan Druckenmiller on Dogecoin, Ethereum. Won't long or short Doge, skeptical of ETH. Number 5. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that may be transmitted from user to user on the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without the use of middlemen. It has no central bank or single administrator. Network nodes use cryptography to verify transactions, which are then sorted in a public distributed ledger called a blockchain. Satoshi Nakamoto, a pseudonym for an unknown individual or a group of people, created the cryptocurrency in 2008. When the currency's implementation was released as open source software in 2009, it went into usage. Number 4. Ethereum. Ethereum is a decentralized open source blockchain that allows users to create smart contracts. The platform's native cryptocurrency is Ether or ETH. It's the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization after Bitcoin. The Ethereum blockchain is the most widely utilized. Vitalik Buterin, a programmer, proposed Ethereum in 2013. The network went live with an initial quantity of 72 million coins on July 30th, 2015, after development was crowdfunded in 2014. Developers may utilize the platform to create and run decentralized apps that consumers may engage with. Decentralized finance or DeFi apps allow cryptocurrency users to borrow against their holdings or lend them out for interest without the need for traditional financial intermediaries like brokerages, exchanges, or banks. NFTs, which are non-interchangeable tokens linked to digital works of art or other real-world goods and sold as unique digital property, may also be created and exchanged on Ethereum. In addition, numerous additional cryptocurrencies run on the Ethereum blockchain as ERC20 tokens and have used the platform for initial coin offerings. Number 3. Dogecoin and Ether, according to Stan Druckenmiller. Famous investor Stanley Druckenmiller discussed Bitcoin, Ether, and Dogecoin, the meme cryptocurrency that has lately taken the market by storm, in an interview with The Hustle last week. Duquesne Capital was created by Druckenmiller in 1981. Until 2000, he worked as the primary portfolio manager for George Soros' Quantum Fund. In 1992, he and Soros won a fortune betting against the British pound. Dogecoin, according to the wealthy investor, is exactly like NFTs, non-fungible tokens. It's a representation of the world's most insane monetary policy. I don't see the use of it right now because there's no constraint on supply, he continued. In the greater fool theory, it's basically the swell of cash, according to Druckenmiller. Now, having said that, I wouldn't short it because I don't like putting campfires out with my face. So I just try and pretend Doge doesn't exist. I think so little about it. It doesn't even bother me when it goes up. I used to go insane when Bitcoin went up because I didn't own it, he said. When the price of Dogecoin rises, I can't help but giggle. Don't go too long or too short. I mean, unless you enjoy traveling to Vegas, then I suppose it's fine. Number 2. Bitcoin versus Ethereum. I think Bitcoin has won the store of value game, Druckenmiller said of Bitcoin versus Ethereum, since it's a brand. It's been there for 13 to 14 years and it has a finite supply. In response to the question of whether other cryptocurrencies would eventually replace Bitcoin, he stated that BTC is going to be very, very difficult to unseat. While recognizing that Ethereum would be the leader in smart contracts and that type of thing, he added, I'm a little more skeptical of whether it can hold its own position. It reminds me a little of MySpace before Facebook, or maybe a better analogy is Yahoo before Google came along. Number 1. How much skepticism exists? Cryptocurrency proponents argue that it's a good thing because it's anonymous and egalitarian. Inequality is ingrained into the system. The typical individual lacks the necessary equipment or internet speeds to keep track of the crypto market's 317 terabyte ledger. The ledger of transactions, like previous currencies, would end up in the hands of a few privileged organizations that also monitor and regulate the exchanges. Cryptocurrency zealots claim that they can't be hacked or stolen, but they surely can. Theft and fraud are commonplace in the cryptocurrency market. Crypto theft cost the world $4 billion in 2019. It's difficult to track down thieves and recoup damages. You can't exactly go to the FBI and report it. They do investigate crypto crimes, but only under specific instances. In the majority of the cases, you'll have to employ a private firm and choose a lawyer on your own. You're doomed if you can't accomplish it. Crypto enthusiasts argue that it's the only method for the regular person to get an advantage over the wealthy. Let's face it, the typical individual doesn't have the time or the resources to even begin to comprehend how cryptocurrencies operate. This puts us at a significant disadvantage in the face of tech-savvy coders and hackers, as well as their millionaire heroes, and puts us at their mercy. So we're back on the issue of equality. Cryptocurrency enthusiasts believe that the value of Bitcoin and Ethereum will only climb in the coming years. They warn that anyone who doesn't invest now risks losing a fortune. They say things like, enjoy the fact that you're impoverished. Bitcoin is, in truth, exactly like any other currency. Its worth is solely based on perception and forecasting. It's neither an automobile or a home. It's not a physical thing that can be used in a practical way. It's a terrible indicator if the only way someone can persuade you to invest in anything is through psychological manipulation. Crypto enthusiasts claim that everything you invest in will be immune to inflation and other market pressures. They describe it as a form of digital gold that can safeguard us from economic downturns. It is, nevertheless, a very volatile asset. There's no consensus on how long this turbulence will last. In the past, we've seen bubbles. We'll see what happens next. For the time being, and in the foreseeable future, the value of Bitcoin and Ethereum is solely determined by how many people are willing to purchase them and how much they're prepared to pay. Cryptocurrency aficionados predict that it'll become the primary means of exchanging goods and services. They claim that large corporations are supporting the movement and providing a means of transaction. This is a fabrication. So do let us know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the content of this video and wish to see more like this in the future, then all you have to do is like, share, and with that, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now.